My name is Estevan Lopez from the Spear, and I'm here talking to
Lamar Moody.
from the Spear as well. We're going to be discussing about San Jose State's last game and you know how they got smacked, 48-17. Lamar, what do you think about this performance?
I thought it was honestly like a shocking performance to start off. I was obviously at the game, but I was kind of surprised like going in because I was like, okay, so I knew it was gonna be a good game. I was like, okay, San Jose State has a chip on their shoulder. They want to go to a bowl game. They need one more win to go to a bowl game, but obviously they had Utah State coming in.
Yeah,
Very powerful Utah State team, especially on offensive side. They went up 14-0, and I was like, oh snap, okay, San Jose State has a chance to, maybe, win this game, obviously, and like, hopefully hold the lead and maybe even win this game by, by a good margin. But I don't know, man. Quickly things changed. A few turnovers. I feel like one of the biggest turnovers that I remember was when Nick Nash he tried to scramble. He was like scrambling to the right, and like he was looking down the field, like he's about to throw the ball, and somehow I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hand or the ball got knocked out, but it was like on our own goal line, not our goal line, but like a maybe 20-yard line. I feel like that would completely change the game. Like it was ridiculous. I was like kind of mad at that point. I was like, come on, Nick Nash, you was balling this whole time, the first like 8-9 minutes of the game, and then had two critical turnovers. But yeah, it was a good game though. But Utah State, they second half they came out and their offense really showed up. They third overall in the Mountain West Conference in offense, and they showed it in the second half for sure. Devin Tompkins, he's known to be one of the best wide receivers in the Mountain West, low key in all of college football. He leads all of college football in all-purpose yards. We did a pretty good job holding him to like under 60 yards in the first half. But second half he went crazy kind of. He had some big plays, definitely some big plays that made a difference. Even big plays as in like, he had a couple of how do you say it, PI penalties. Like he's going deep, he's getting PI penalties. Obviously those are big plays because, now in college football, if you get a PI, the play takes, place at the spot of the foul. So gets the offense an easy position to score a touchdown. So
yeah. I mean, I don't know if you felt it too, but like when Nick Nash was in there, I felt like the running game picked up, and then they would
oh
switch
yeah.
back to Starkle, and they
Mhm.
would try to like force passes almost, and it would kind of like not benefit each quarterback because as soon as one of the quarterbacks got momentum, they would swap, and like Nash when he was in there, the running game was popping off, and then it fell down, and then it was kind of like they kept doing that to themselves the rest of the game, and that's why I kind of felt like Utah State kind of caught on. I mean,
Mhm.
a lot of teams are pretty good when they flip their quarterbacks, but I don't know. I just feel like they should just commit to one. I think obviously Starkle, he's their guy. He's been there. Might be his last game Thursday as a as member of the San Jose State Spartans, but I think they should stick with Nick Nash. He brings, that dual threat. He can run, he can throw. His arm strength might not be as big as Starkle's, but he brings that element where, they can just lean on the rush game like they have been in the past couple of games. So I don't know. I don't know. I even felt like when Nevins had the ball running, it wasn't like picking up at all. It was kind of like they had no true identity on offense. The defense stepped up, but like you said, the PIs, the all those penalties, it kind of kept Utah on the field, and then they dominated the time of possession too. I think they had the ball 35 minutes or something like that, and San Jose State, I mean, they were 8 for 101 penalty yards. So, I mean, that was not good for them either. So,
Yeah. No, honestly, I would definitely agree. I mean, honestly, I feel like the two quarterback system could work. It just they have to really know their personnel and really call certain plays, and like certain packages for those guys. Like you said, it's definitely easy to catch on. Like when you have Nick Starkle coming in, they're gonna pass the ball.
yeah.
But then when you have Nick Nash coming in, they're gonna try to run the ball. To me personally, I mean, I know Nick Starkel, he's a senior. He's about to, leave. I mean, it's one game left. So, I mean, maybe we can throw him in here and there on some passing plays, stuff like that. Just throw the defense off balance. But I feel like Nick Nash is the way to go from here on out. Just because I feel like he gives us the best chance to score a lot of points. Um, honestly, I feel like Nick Nash, he needs to work on his accuracy a little bit. As far as passing wise, he's obviously a great runner, dual threat. I think he played a lot of some receiver earlier in the year. Um, but yeah, I feel like the reason why our offense is so good with Nick Nash on the field is because, well, our running game is really good is because obviously the defense has to worry about that zone read option where either Nick Nash is giving the ball through the middle, letting the running back take it, or he can keep it himself. And Nick Nash has speed. Like he's one of the faster quarterbacks probably in college football. So he has speed to burn, and the defense has to worry about that stuff. So I feel like that's the reason why when he's on the field, our run game really does well. Um, so I feel like that could be a key to Fresno State. Hopefully we can start Nick Nash. We can start off strong like we did this game when we went up 14-0. Hopefully we can go 21-0. But yeah, I feel like if we lean on the run game early on, and also too, like it's the last game of the season. Let's pull out all the tricks. I feel like if we maybe throw some trick plays in there, like I said, get Nick Starkel involved a little bit, throw some trick plays in there. Have Nick Nash coming on some fly sweeps, maybe have him pull up, throwing the ball a little
I
bit
saw that
on the
too.
goal line, maybe some little Philly special going on.
Mhm.
Hopefully, I don't know. Like I feel like this is the last game of the year. They got to go all out, and I feel like it's a lot on the line for San Jose State. We got to get this bowl game for the seniors. So I feel like it's up to the coaches to really call a good game, especially on offense. To be honest, I feel like our defense has been doing really well all year, and if I'm not mistaken, last time I checked, we were like 7th in the conference. So that's not too bad. But San Jose State has always like the past couple of years, they've been known for their defense, led by Jay Leonard and Kyle Harmon.
Mhm.
Kyle Harmon, I believe, is third in all of college football in tackles right now. So our defense is pretty good. We just got to have our offense to score points. So